Greetings, YouTube. Today I'm going to review the movie Hot Fuzz. Now, Hot Fuzz is not just a buddy movie, nor is it just a comedy. It's a comedy about buddy movie. Now, that is actually considerably harder to do than be either just a comedy or just a buddy movie. When you become self-referential like that, it's very easy to slip into genuine farce, and that's never good. This film stars Nick Frost and Simon Pegg that were made famous by the Shaun of the Dead film, which is an absolute beautiful example of how to do self-referential humor and do it right. But in this film, Simon Pegg is Nicholas Angel, the best, the brightest, the most super of all cops in Britain. The highest level of arrests, he wins every award, he passes every test, he's gotten every citation that there is to get. He is, in a word, perfect. And his co-workers hate him because no one can live up to his standard and he makes them all look bad. So when a position opens in the quietest, sleepiest, but picturesque village elsewhere in Britain, he's volunteered and gets transferred. He isn't happy about this, and he goes to the team to say, hey, they're going to transfer me to... And they're already celebrating his departure, which is rather depressing for poor Nicholas Angel. He then goes to tell his girlfriend that he's being transferred elsewhere, where she says, oh good, I was going to break up with you anyway. So he's lost his best and most favorite job and his girlfriend in the same day. He moves on to the little sleepy village, where he meets his partner, played by Nick Frost, who is not quite the town drunk, but he's that close. So now you have the setup. The prim and proper, by the book, dots every I, crosses every T, straight man, and the buffoon. They're a perfect match. They've got the chemistry. They've worked together before. And all you have to do is give them a vehicle to move through. And Hot Fuzz does it. And the reason they can pull this off is this film plays it completely straight almost all the way through the movie. In fact, for the first 45 minutes, Pegg never smiles once. The character of Nicholas Angel does not smile for the first 45 minutes. He is that rigid, all business. Even when he's like at the pub trying to open up to his coworkers, he's all business. And pretty much disgusted with the town that he found himself in, or I should say village. Because it really is sleepy. It has the lowest murder rate in the entire nation, but oddly, the highest rate of accidental death. And these accidental deaths keep racking up. And eventually Nicholas Angel figures out that something is afoot. He does some research, comes up with a wonderful explanation for why all these people in this village who have, quote-unquote, accidentally died are actually being knocked off. And then he takes the information and I'm not going to spoil it for you, because it's just too much fun. It's too much fun to hear the reveal. It's too much fun to see what happens after he makes the reveal. This film is just a hoot. It is the perfect mix of straight and humor. The kind of thing that I don't know if anyone outside of Britain can really do successfully. Shaun of the Dead, I don't think you could have done Shaun of the Dead. People are going to say Zombieland, but Zombieland for me was over the top, whereas Shaun of the Dead was, again, it was very straight in many ways. This is what happened. This is what the people did. There wasn't any four-color comic characters like there were in Zombieland. So if you enjoyed Zombieland, you will love Hot Fuzz. And if you are a fan of comedies in general or buddy movies, you're going to love Hot Fuzz, because it succeeds in pulling off a comedy about buddy movies, and it does it well. And the commentary track on this DVD is excellent. It's by the director and Simon Pegg himself. You get to hear about the different trials and tribulations they went through, the decisions they made, some of the fortuitous things that befell them, and some of the things that were not so fortuitous. It's a good listen. I really enjoyed it, and I know that I'll be watching this film again because it really is knockdown, drag out funny. So if you want some fun, watch Hot Fuzz.